welcome to my channel. It's Sharon here. Today I'm doing the Shop My Stash 2025 challenge. It's the December one and it's the last one of the year. And I'm going to work in this 10-inch by 10-inch journal, paper bag journal that I made quite a few years ago. Not the actual, I just put the paper bags together. And well, quite a few, about 2 years ago, 2 or 3. And I've just spent the last sort of 9 months when I go to my craft club, just covering the pages and been making some ephemera when I've done either a challenge or a video. Now today I want to work on this, but I am going to do a video of how I put all this together and how it just on this. But I'm going to make this belly band and I want it to go across here. It's a horizontal belly band. So I've got lots of this card I found when I cleared out, 160 GSM. So I'm going to cut a piece that is 6 inches here. Oh no, I can get it in, look, which is 6 inches by 3¼ inches. There. Let's put this away. So that's your base to start off with. Then I want a piece to go on the top here. And for this, I need this to be 3¼ inches by 6 7/8 about, I think. So I need this 3¼ inches, so it's the same height. It will go on here. And then I will think I will take, I take 1/4 inch off here, yeah, 1/4 inch off the end there. So this will be a pocket in here, there. Then I have this piece that I need to do at 5¾ inches. This is the piece we had left over. So that will go on there as a pocket. Now we need to cover it, and I've got some of these smaller scraps. This piece you don't need to cover. I think I'm going to go with that because there's not going to be a lot showing. I'll cut that down. That can go on the top there, and I need something on there. Let me think, what have I got here? Pull that in. Will that bit fit? No, not quite. This bit will. I think I'll put that on there, and then I need a piece for this, and I want something a bit brighter. Maybe that. What else have I got? I could take the middle bit there. It will look like that, and then I'm going to use some Tim Holtz pieces that I've got to decorate. Okay, I think I'll go with that. So I need to cut these down, well, glue the backs on and then cut them down. These are all ready now. Now I need to stick this on here, so I'm holding the cuts, the open side, and I'm just going to glue round 3 sides here. glue that on. Like that. So now I need to make the tag for in here, and for that I'm using a piece, while that dries, a piece of this, the A4 cream card as a base, and I've sort of got an idea of where I want it to go, how big I want it. No, I think I'll go with the bigger one. Yeah. Do that, and then what I've got, I've put some pieces aside. I've got this here. I think I'll glue it. I'll glue it at the top and in the corner there, I think. And then just cut round this. I'm keeping pieces like this to make those stripy tags, and also I've had another idea for using them for a masterboard. Right, now I'm going to ink around. Have I asked if you're well? I mean, we're in the, this should be coming out on the second Monday of December, but I've been making it about a month in advance, so when this comes out we should be nearing Christmas. So we're in a busy time. We're away for Christmas. I'm looking forward to that. Now what else I've got is some bits and pieces from the, I've got my Tim Holtz ephemera here that I got given, and I thought I would put this on, and maybe that down the side. I like the red. That way. You can see the red, maybe a bit further up, like that. There. And then I've got different pieces here, but I kind of came up with, and then these, and then also I've got my own, like I've used some Tim Holtz stamps and made my own little bits of ephemera, and I was going with that, but I then remembered I had this, which was totally unraveling, and I've just managed now to ravel it all, to wind it all up again and clip it with one of my clips, because if you leave it like that, because I put it on one, I keep my Tim Holtz on one of these, and it just totally unravels. I mean, it still might, that's quite loose, but it was a way of keeping it together because I was having a nightmare with it. And what I thought was, where are we? Here is, I'm going to cut, in fact I think I'll go as far as there, as the 0. I might need another bit of tape on there just to make sure it holds down. And then I'm thinking I'm going to put that, I might even cut that down a bit. That's better. I think I might stick that over there. So I now need to stick all this down. There we go. Yeah, I definitely prefer that black on there. If you really wanted to put a number on there, you could make it up if you wanted to. And then I'm just going to put a hole here. This has been really handy having this here, because I'm now using it, whereas it was nice when it was in the tray underneath where my computer is at the moment, but I didn't use it. There, so that goes like, how I've ended up with that. 3 of them, I don't know. Oh, I see what I've done. Okay, I've got a bit that's been sewn. I didn't realise that. There. Well, can always use that. There, that's a bit better. There. So we take this. This will go in here. And then I've made these here, these little tacks, again out of the cream paper. So these will go in here like that. And I'll get the journal. And we're going to put it, got to remember where I'm putting it, here. I will glue it across there. I will pull this out for now. And you just glue at either end. I haven't got a journal card or envelope or anything yet to go through the belly band. I'm going to put it up to there. And then that will go in there. I shouldn't have done it while it was still wet. I'm re-sticking it down. There we go. Okay, so that's my horizontal belly band. And then eventually we'll have a journal card through here as well. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Thanks very much for watching, and don't forget to hit the like button and any of the other buttons, and we'll see you again in the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye.